I was involved attending a charity game for autistic children, and Paul had a table set up with, his shirts with his "Safely Back Home." I was interested because I had a program in our department that anytime we found somebody that came up lost, didn't know who they were, whether it was an autistic child or a senior citizen with dementia, I would write down all their information. I had made up a sheet and got a picture of them from their family members, found out where they went to, what was something convenient to say to them that would take the stress off of what they were doing, and also help our department more quickly identify them. And when I spoke to Paul, he had this great idea, but just needed a little bit more help trying to push it. And I took an application that I had found online and geared it more towards his program. And I spoke to a couple of different people in the medical background, in the senior center, as well as the health department, the nurses that are there, on what things would be important for our officers if they came into contact with somebody. And we came up with a 4-page application, emergency contacts, places where they would visit if they got lost or if they were wandering and didn't know where they were, their medical histories for the senior citizens, and then for the autistic children. A lot of it, over time, we've had several situations in our county where they've come into contact with people that seem to be out of sorts, aggressive, maybe appearing like they were on drugs, which wasn't the case. A program like this clearly identifies on their sleeve that says "Safely Back Home" if I'm lost or seem confused, and it'll have the police department number with an ID number that's generated specifically from the police department, which is a case number. Every incident or every person, when they're viewed, through our police department, they have a case number, so that becomes the ID number for that person. And all they have to do is call our number. We have all of the background, and whether they're in New Jersey, New York, or they're on vacation in California, they can call us, we can email them all of the information we have. And it helps alleviate the time away from their loved ones, as well as the time that the loved ones are worried about this person, and also saves us time on the police end because we can more quickly identify somebody instead of spending hours trying to figure it out and trying to make phone calls and see if everybody knows the person.